6 months after an Arizona mom and baby both died from complications during a home birth gone wrong, the midwife had surrendered her license.
And the death of Jordan and Mac Terry was the third case in less than 3 years where state regulators said this midwife failed to meet state safety standards while providing care to a woman in labor.
ABC 15 senior investigator Melissa Blasius questions the ability of the state to provide proper oversight, asking why it took so long to act.
What made you fall in love with Jordan?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry already. Just how much of an open book she was. I mean, immediately we talked about everything.
Like plans for a growing family. Last year, Parker Terry's wife Jordan got pregnant with her third baby. Instead of giving birth at the Safford, Arizona hospital where she worked as a nurse, Jordan wanted to be at home.
Birthing pool in the living room underneath the Christmas tree with the stockings around. But also she wanted to be a midwife herself.
She was such a great mother. Oh, she was just wonderful.
Jordan's mom explained in rural Graham County where they live, there are few options.
Not many midwives come here. And also Sarah had done a lot of successful deliveries of Jordan's friends.
That's Sarah Kankowitz, who was at the time an Arizona licensed certified professional midwife.
When you say that you're licensed, it means that you're a professional and that you can handle a situation, and especially meeting with her and her reassuring me after millions of questions that she had an emergency plan laid out. It put me at ease.
Kankowitz advertised on social media that she specialized in VBACs, vaginal birth after cesarean, as well as breech babies at home. Both have risks of serious complications. For the VBAC,
if there's an old scar there, that can be a point of weakness where it ruptures. The baby comes out, spills out, and there's a lot of bleeding.
It's like minutes.
Yes, it's very serious. As soon as it happens, the clock is ticking.
the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists says VBACs should take place at a hospital. But Arizona state regulations allow licensed midwives to supervise VBACs at home. When Jordan went into labor on December 17th,
I noticed that Jordan was losing color in her face.
Parker looked to the midwife.
We hired her to watch for the red flags. And when I called it out, all she said is she's doing okay.
But Jordan ended up losing consciousness. Then she stopped breathing.
Our trauma and our medical codes all come in here.
She was rushed to Mount Graham Regional Medical Center, where Jordan's work friends said it was a worst-case scenario.
A young mother, losing pulses, dying in front of you. When you add on to someone it just amplifies it that much more.
Jordan died from a uterine rupture. Her baby Mac was stillborn. Parker has this picture to remember his son.
Hindsight's 20/20, and it just kills me.
What does accountability look like to you?
Ownership for the person, but consequence for your actions.
It wasn't until after Jordan and Mac died that the family learned that the Arizona Department of Health Services, ADHS, which had licensed midwife Sarah Kankowitz for 4 years, had already issued 2 statements of deficiencies, citing her for failing to follow state safety and health regulations, plus 5 civil penalties. Those are fines for failing to turn in required midwife reports on time. Those reports include detailed information on each patient.
I do wonder who looks at those reports, and I wonder why it took so long for this to come about. Maybe this would have been prevented.
Licensed midwife Wendy Kleckner also questions whether anyone with midwifery credentials is involved in ADHS oversight.
You have a state department that's full of people that don't actually do the profession, right? They work for the state, and they know how to go through and read things and check boxes, but to actually know what we do and how that affects people is lacking.
After Jordan and Mac's deaths, Kleckner and other midwives sent this letter to Kankowitz. It says, due to serious concerns about compliance with our scope of practice, they're urging her to discontinue practicing midwifery in any capacity.
Why did the midwives take it on themselves to send this letter versus the state health department, which actually licenses her?
Again, we don't feel like the state was doing things fast enough, effectively.
As ABC 15 dug deeper last month, we found ADHS's licensing website for the public, azcarecheck.com, was inaccurate and not up to date. It listed a civil penalty from 2022, which DHS now admits never happened, and it failed to list a notice of intent to suspend Kankowitz's license from 4 months prior in January, and this notice of intent to revoke from April. It said, in violation of Arizona code, that Kankowitz did not immediately alert emergency medical services once the client began to visibly decline, did not check vitals for client and fetus, did not monitor whether dilation occurred, and should not have provided services to a client who had a previous cesarean section with complications.
That's why it came public, is to raise awareness to this situation, but also this midwife, Sarah, but also to the state, because there's holes.
The system making things harder for patients to navigate because Arizona has 2 classes of midwives. Nurse midwives, which have advanced medical degrees and are licensed under the state nursing board. They can use more medications and medical interventions than midwives licensed through ADHS like Kankowitz, who can practice as long as they have a high school diploma, pass a written knowledge test, and complete an apprentice-type program and portfolio review by a third-party certification group.
Is it an issue with laxity in the rules?
I absolutely don't think it's a laxity in the rules. I think it's all about oversight.
The state health department repeatedly refused to sit down with us to discuss the case or talk about their regulatory review process. Sarah Kankowitz declined to speak to ABC 15, though as part of a settlement agreement with ADHS, she agreed to surrender her license. She cannot provide midwifery services in Arizona, can't post on social media or advertising to suggest she practices midwifery, and can't guide or mentor midwifery students for the next 15 years. Parker tells me he feels better knowing this midwife can no longer practice, but nothing can undo his tremendous loss.
This isn't just business and profit. This is lives, not just mom and baby, but husband and siblings and everything. This is my world that's been destroyed.
Melissa Blasius, ABC 15, Arizona.